What's going on, Draft House? How we doing tonight? All right. We appreciate your patience. My name is Petey Steele. I'm one half of the Counter Currents podcast out of the Draft House. Our other better half, Elena Torres, is not here tonight, so you guys are stuck with me. But you're also stuck with Nicole Walkow. Give it up.
Thank you.
Kevin Titt.
Hey, hello.
And you might have heard of this guy, Jonah Ray. I don't know. So, Jonah, I've been dying to ask this for like 25 years. How do you and the MST 3000 guys pick these movies?
Satanic ritual. It's a real boring process, actually. Like once I came on the show, I was like, oh, would you get a hold of the director? And they're like you find out it's like, no, like, you know, there's one company that has the rights to these movies, and then you ask for this certain one, and then they go, well, what about these ones? You're like, yeah, sure. I was like trying really hard to get Maximum Overdrive for this last season. Like I really wanted to, and then they're like, yeah, it's a different distribution company. I go, how interesting. But it is like the most common question. Like, how do you get the movies? And it's just like, yeah, paperwork.
And it can't be that expensive, right? I mean, are you like resurrecting these businesses that have fallen flat that, you know, put out these awful movies and they... Yeah,
well, this is the thing. Like, the businesses that might have put them out, like the production companies, they, like, maybe they've gone away, but then, like, another, like, a company like MGM or Shout Factory, like, they'll buy it. And then so they acquire, like, all these things. And, you know, that's like when you see, that's like, America, when you wonder why, like, certain, like, shitty movies are on TV, sometimes it's because they have the same owner as a desirable movie. Right. So it's like I want Dances with Wolves. They're like, all right, you got Dances with Wolves, but you got to take Mac and Me as well. And it's like, why? It's like, it's just the way it works.
That's all right, man.
Yeah.
So how much longer are you going to be doing this for?
This podcast? Hopefully not long.
Yeah.
Well, until they pry it out of my cold dead hand. That's the plan. That's the plan for anything I do.
Right. Well, it'll probably be shorter than it took for us to set it up. That's for sure.
People were waiting. They're like, look at those cords.
So, what commentary do you guys have to offer on the film that's going to play later tonight?
I just have commentary to offer on you holding that old-timey microphone-looking thing. It's creating a really neat image. It's like a modern Edward.
Yeah, it's like a lounge singer mic.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a crooner's mic.
And fucking grenade. It's great. I love it. Picks up sound, too. If anybody's in for like a good, you know, pick up everything mic, Super 55 Shores, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What's good, Kevin Titt?
I don't know, I'm just having a good time, you know?
Yeah? Okay. All right. Yeah. What movie do you guys think you're going to be doing tonight? I want predictions from them. I mean, I know you know already.
Yeah. I got bad news for you. They also know what movie we're doing tonight.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's part of the
I actually have no idea. He told me and I completely forgot, so it'll be a nice surprise for me.
Yeah, well, Kevin, I showed you the trailer.
Yeah, I watched the trailer, and let me tell you, it's a goof. It's a goofy-ass movie, and I can't wait to watch it.
I want you to review movies from here on out.
Yeah, I will, gladly.
That's Schindler's List. So this is a sequel. This is a sequel idea I have. It's a descendant of Schindler, and he drives for Lyft now. Yeah. And he only picks up Jewish people.
Or it's just the uplifting version.
Yeah, it's
lift you up.
I think they already have a Schindler's Lift. It's called Uber, right?
That is a great joke.
I knew I'd get one off tonight.
Oh, I have something. Have you guys seen Jonah's show, Hidden America? Have you guys seen that? It is so, if you haven't seen it, it is so fucking good. I was watching it today and laughing out loud, and nothing makes me laugh out loud.
LOL?
Yeah.
Oh,
but how do people, I was asking him, like, how do you watch it? Where do they go to?
Thanks, and I'll give you your money for this afterwards.
No, I'm being genuinely, he did not ask me to do this. I don't want to embarrass him, but it's really fucking funny.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a show I'm really proud of. It's an Anthony Bourdain parody show, and it's available on vrv.co. I don't fucking know. But it's free. It's it's you just have to put in your email to become a member. You don't have to put down your credit card, and it's all free. All the episodes. It's got Mike Mitchell from the Doughboys podcast. Really? Oh, that makes me very happy.
It's great. It's good stuff. That's really good stuff, and I'm not just saying it because my face is in there for a couple seconds.
You're in the DC episode.
Yep, that's not.
Oh, that's great.
No, actually, no, you're not. Are you not even the DC? You might have shown up in the Minneapolis
one?
episode. Yeah. So watch it to see Kevin.
It's very, very brief.
Yeah.
The Minneapolis edition. I knew you were a vagabond, but do you just do that to like get on camera?
Yep.
No shame. That's the comic life, baby. So, what other dates you got coming up, Jonah Ray?
In a couple of weeks, I'm going to Sleepy Hollow, New York.
Really?
For the Sleepy Hollow Film Festival. Going to be doing. Dana Gould puts together this live reading of Plan 9 from Outer Space. And we read it with all the typos still in it and so it's like me and Janet Varney and I think Dave Foley from Kids in the Hall and Bobcat Goldthwait, and it's like we're all like doing a live reading of it in Sleepy Hollow. So it should be a spooktacular time.
So Sleepy Hollow is like a real place. It's not just some fictional thing. I'm sorry, like horror sci-fi is not my wheelhouse, if you could guess. So like I hear
Not
these
just
things.
a movie with Johnny Depp, you mean?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
No, it's a real place.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just a spooky place.
Yeah.
Everyone there is a ghost.
Yeah. Headless Horseman, all
Right,
that
I
stuff.
know the Headless Horseman, but I didn't know that was it's Sleepy Hollow, New York.
Yep.
It's a municipality.
Yeah, I'm flying into JFK.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with it. Any of y'all gonna go? All right. Hell yeah.
I fucking dare you. Actually, how is that? Like, how far is that? 3 hours? What is that?
It's like 8 hours.
I don't get this side of the country. It's like all the
8
cities.
hours. I'm talking like I know where it is, and I never even heard of it. It's a real place.
Wait, how far away did you say it is?
8 hours? I'm just assuming it's upstate New York.
No, I'm flying into JFK, so it can't be. We'll be right back. I don't know, like this area of the country, like I don't know it too well, so it's like I'm always surprised by how close cities are and how far away they are at the same time. When I caught a bus from like New York to Philadelphia, like I was like, this, right here, the whole time?
Yeah.
And then I went to like Europe, and it's even crazier over there, where it's like you go and you just catch a train and you're in France all of a sudden.
Sure.
Yep.
3 hour drive from Spain to Portugal.
It's nuts.
Yep.
I bet it's even shorter if you're close to the border.
Well, you grew up in Hawaii, right? So
Yeah.
what's that like? Just edge to edge to edge to edge.
It's like, you know.
How long does it take to go across the island?
Well,
The one you lived on?
the one we grew up on Oahu. Me and Kevin grew up on the same island.
Same
Yeah.
island.
Yeah.
I
Did
think
you guys know each other then?
We didn't.
same friends. He moved away before I started going to shows and stuff.
Yeah, it's like basically I left the punk scene in Hawaii, and then this guy showed up. They needed another comedy guy to
I
show
had
up.
to fill in.
This.
Like
Yeah.
Jonah's gone. Hey Kevin, get over here. Come on.
Yeah. Like driving around Hawaii, it could take you like if you there's always traffic, but it's like a couple hours, right?
I'd say like maybe an hour and a half from one tip to the other.
From
maybe.
like one tip to so like you're
Without
thinking-
traffic?
From what like Waimanalo to North Shore?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be right back. We're talking distances of towns. This is real specific.
Petey, have you
funny
been there?
stuff.
Yes,
Hawaii?
I have. I went for a wedding a few years back.
Which island?
Right.
I was at whichever the one with Turtle Bay's at.
Oh, that's
Oahu.
Oahu. Yeah.
That's Oahu. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Is that
Turtle
couple
Bay.
still married?
Yes, they are.
Wow.
That's kind of the thing. If you go to one of these destination places and you fucking stay there, it's pretty hard to get divorced, you know? Because you've set something up that's so far away. You've already made a huge down payment. Like that fucking 3 hour drive from Oahu to Kauai or whichever one it is.
Kauai.
Yeah, that drive. I know
Kauai,
that
it's in
drive.
Japan, but you
That's
can
an
get there
expensive
from...
proposition. That's expensive gas, right?
Yeah,
It's all
sure.
exported.
Yeah.
It's like living in Alaska, but hot.
100%.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's like going to a destination wedding. Like it's. I went to my wife's sister's. Like I went to her wedding in Jamaica, and they were married for maybe a year, and the guy sucked. But like fuck, I got to go to Jamaica. I'm not bummed out. Like they got divorced. Well, now that trip sucks.
Yeah, I guess if you look at a destination wedding as just an excuse to visit some place you wanted to go anyway, then it's fine.
Yeah, it's terrible when the destination is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Iowa or some shit.
Yeah.
Detroit.
I've been to one of those, 2 of those, yeah. What's your worst destination wedding, Volkov?
It's Walkow, but that's okay. Volkov sounds better.
Yeah, it does. Like, that sounds like a science villain.
I haven't gone to a wedding in years. I'm poor, so I just don't go. I just stopped getting invited after a while.
Yeah.
That's okay with me.
Wearing out your welcome. The
Yeah.
lampshade crew. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. All those weddings where I end up with a lampshade on my head. Is that what that is? With a lampshade? All right, yeah.
Life of the party.
Yeah, that's it.
So where are we at minute-wise? Let me check this thing out. No, listen, I think the audience is having a great time, but I'm sort of like running out of some gas. But we can keep going.
I'm running out of
Jonah,
some
what's
gas.
your
Not all of it.
favorite food?
My favorite
Yes.
food? Oh boy.
Buckle up.
I think my favorite food is pizza.
Pizza.
That's a good one.
No, it's a burrito. Burrito's the best food.
Is there a
Shit,
pizza
all right, fucking
burrito?
build
Yeah.
the wall, I guess. Burritos are great.
Yeah, no, there are. Is there a pizza burrito yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, any
Well, you just
pizza,
roll
you just
up-
roll. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Me
that
and my
sounds
roommates
something
used
artisanal that I could get behind, you know?
Yeah.
Meat lovers, what the fuck? So, breakfast cereals.
These are
Segue.
good topics.
Yeah. Breakfast cereal, I'm going to go for Fruity Pebbles. You can get a lot of it on the spoon.
That's
Nice.
very true.
No, I love that colored milk afterward.
No.
That's some great recipe.
There's
can't
got to
say
be a
that.
better way of saying
Yeah,
that.
you can't call it that, man.
It's got to be.
That milk of color?
MOC, baby. The mock. It's the mock. No.
Do you drink regular milk? Do you like use regular dairy cow milk?
Despite my girth, I'm a skim guy.
You're a skim guy,
Yeah.
but it is dairy. It's still dairy milk.
Yeah.
Ooh. Did you know that
Damn.
humans are the only mammal to consume another mammal's milk? It's like, yeah, because we fucking figured it out. Right? Like, if the other ones could figure that shit out, they'd be sucking on the cow's teats, too.
Yeah.
It's like when you see, it's like this dog was raised by these pigs, and it's like suckling on the pig, thing.
Yeah.
And then,
That's a smart. That's
really
a weird
cute.
fucking dog.
Well, it's really cute because it was raised with the piglets, and then you realize it's
They
like,
could
oh,
bite
it's
it.
so cute because that's the one thing that's not going to get killed and eaten.
Hey, where'd my family go? Bark, bark.
That's your dog.
Oh,
voice.
woof.
Where's my food? Bark, bark.
So, on that note, we want to bring you the movie you guys have been waiting for. I'm sorry you had to endure all this madness. But,
Hey, you've been doing a good job. All right, everybody.
Yeah.
all right.
Do you want to know about this movie?
Yeah, I do.
So this movie is made by a guy named John DeHart. He is a trial attorney in Los Angeles, and this is kind of a genre that is what the people at Everything Is Terrible who are great look up their stuff, but like they call it Dojo core, which is like movies like Miami Connection or The Room or Fateful Findings, like people that just have this money. And then they call it Dojo Core because it's like the idea of like Miami Connection is like a guy that had a karate school, and then Karate Kid comes out, and they get a fucking bunch of money all of a sudden, and they're like, you know what? We know how to like fight and do stunts, and we got all this money. We should make a movie. And it's just that narcissism of like, I could do this.
So the Dojo was like a shell company?
Essentially, but that's
Fuck
what
yeah.
all the funding. So it's like, and this has nothing to do with that stuff, but like, it's that narcissism of a guy with money going, I'm going to make it myself. And then this guy, John DeHart, he stars in it, he wrote it, he directed it, he does a few original songs in it. He hired, he cast a lady for him to have multiple love scenes with. Who was like a Playmate of the Year, I think.
This sounds a lot like our president. Like a lot of this trajectory. A lot of it's oddly familiar.
And it's real bad. Wings Hauser is in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's like, there's like a couple actors in it. You're like, oh man, they don't want to be there, and they're drunk. But yeah, and it's like, there's like, you could tell there was some pickup shots done with like a VHS-C camera.
Yeah.
There's like all of a sudden there's like him like finding. You'll see it.
This
but
is
it's
like the penultimate script that got Dennis Hopper banned from Hollywood.
How so?
Well, I heard he had some script. I forget what, but he was all hooked on drugs or whatever,
yeah.
and they tossed him for a good long time.
Hollywood jail.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's this guy I don't think will ever. He's never made anything else. He's never he'll never make anything again. I don't think. But when he showed up to the screening that I first saw this at, he showed up in a matching windbreaker suit with a cooler full of Natty Light. And then did that thing in the Q&A. He's like, notice you guys laughing at some of the stuff in this movie. That's really insulting. The actress who played that part that you thought was so funny, well, she's dead.
Oh, shit.
Little respect, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, he seemed like a real douchebag, so fuck him. We're playing the movie.
Yeah!
Thank you, everybody, for joining us at Countercurrents Podcast. You can follow us. You can listen to yourself cheer on this week's episode, obviously, and keep tuning in weekly. Peace.
So, it's going to be we're going to be riffing and then introduce Andrew as well.
Andrew Hall. Give it up for Andrew Hall, everybody. Comedian.